Okay, this is gonna be tough, but here we go. Dario, I don't know where to start. Can you believe that we're getting married today? I don't know where the time went, but I've never been more sure about anything else in my life. Every day I wish my father could have met you because you're exactly what I picture him wanting for me.
I love your inappropriate humor, your obsession with cleanliness and organization, Ohio State dogs and food. I adore your laugh, the way you talk to Ollie and treat him like our child, the way you can't sing to save your life, and the way that you're struggling with what to wear, what to eat, and how cold it is.
You're my best friend, completely, and you make me want to be better. It doesn't matter what we do, it's always better together. I cannot picture life without you, our little family, and I'm so excited for this journey.
Over the past 4 years, I never had to face any challenges alone. I've always had your full support. Now more than ever, I'm not afraid to face anything.
You're patient, you're smart, kind, know to take care of me, and I cannot wait to see you at the end of the aisle. I promise you to always love you, take care of you, compromise usually. I will love you the rest of my life, and I can only hope to make you as happy as you make me.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in the sight of God and these witnesses to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Marriage is honorable. It is where a man and woman joins for a lifetime and the two of them becomes one flesh. Therefore, in turbulent times, a good marriage is a safe harbor where you go from the everyday cares of life. Always remember that.
Anastasia,
With this ring,
I
pledge my love
pledge my love
for a lifetime.
for a lifetime.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Dario,
Dario,
with this ring,
with this ring,
I pledge my love
I pledge my love
for a lifetime.
for a lifetime.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Both of you have shared your love, you've shared your vows. Therefore, by the power vested in me, by the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, I now pronounce, declare, and say that you are husband and you are wife. May kiss your bride and say something for later.
I kept hearing these stories about some sort of Wonder Woman that Dario happened to meet. Yeah, man, she's gorgeous, she's hilarious. She really keeps Dario in line too, I would keep hearing. She honestly sounded more like a Greek mythology, to be honest. But then myth became reality when I was able to meet Anastasia at Mike and Courtney's wedding. All the rumors were spot on.
I know we all heard many stories to justify how perfect they really are for each other. There's one thing that stuck out and really said it all to me. I sent Dario a list of questions that he had to answer, and Stage had to guess his response. And I asked him, what is one word that you would use to describe Stage? And his response was, for me it has to be inspiring. The one thing that always impressed me is how driven she is. It's truly something that inspires me every day to be better. The hours she puts in to see the success she does and come home, be a dog mom, a fiance, and take care of herself is really something else in my book. When I read that response and I looked up at Stage and she had tears in her eyes and I had tears in my eyes, I knew that it was just something how much they really appreciate and respect each other, and just that they would be best friends for the rest of their life.
You're the one thing that's always been real. I'm gonna follow my heart right back to you. You're the one thing I can't stand to lose. I'm gonna follow my heart back to you. If it's the last thing I
Let's talk about Dario. Where could I honestly even begin? While reflecting for this, I realized there are literally infinite stories, and all of them are exceedingly inappropriate, but also hilarious that could sum up our friendship. But there is one story I would like to share, because it really does highlight what Dario is all about. So a few years back now, during a difficult time for myself and my family, my brother and I decided to take a trip to Vancouver, Canada, to visit my dad. While sitting in my dad's apartment, I was chatting with Dario and telling him what's been going on. He was living in Rochester at the time, and I said, "Hey man, do you think you could come out here with us?" It literally could not have been more last minute, but without any hesitation whatsoever, Dario said, "Yep, I'll be there." After 2,869 miles, 4 planes, customs, a bus, a boat, a 1988 Honda Civic, a very Canadian uncle, and a garlic farm, Dario finally shows up on the other side of the continent with nothing but a backpack and a BlackBerry. For real though, this story just doesn't just highlight Dario's amazing sense of humor or his love for adventure, but it explains something else. Dario is more than just there for those he cares about. It goes well beyond that. Dario is there for you when it absolutely matters most. Whether being there is a phone call to hash out a few of life's issues, or if being there means a transcontinental odyssey when your friend is really in need, Dario is 100% there, 0 questions asked.
Stage, I remember the first time we met. I met this young, cute little girl. That was 20 years ago. My, how time flies. I knew you would always be successful. What I didn't know is whether or not you'd ever find a man that would be able to handle you.
To say that I give Dario my blessing is definitely an understatement. He is one of the only, if not the only person on this planet that can dish it out to Stage the way she does. The first time I witnessed her at a loss for words to one of his comebacks, I knew he was the one. She tears up when she reminisces about their relationship and complains about silly things that he does, which we all know is the sign of true love. Stage, Dario, I love you both, and I am confident that you will have the happiest life together.
My dad always used to say, always make sure you marry up. You married way up.
Thank you guys. I agree.
Long, happy life.
Thank you.
Right?
Cheers.
We want to acknowledge our parents, of course. First of all, Karen and Bill, thank you for being some of the most generous people we've ever met in our life. Not just by making a weekend like this a possibility, but also by always providing us with a great example of family, marriage, providing us with guidance and advice whenever we need it. My parents, thank you so much for always supporting my dreams, my goals, even though they sound crazy at times, including the time where I decided to sell my business, sell my house, quit my good job, and then chase after some girls in North Carolina that I barely even knew. I'm talking about her, by the way. It's her, by the way. And of course, Charles Vivalis. I'll never get a chance to meet Anastasia's dad, but he's always looking after me, making sure that I take good care of you, and he is so happy to just a beautiful woman that you are, and he's somewhere in here tonight. We want to thank you all for being here. This is incredible, and let's have some fun.
So here's to the cheap sunglasses, Red Bull and minivans, and people who had your back when the world didn't understand. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. The city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum.
Find a way.
won't change us. Oh no, this city won't change us. Oh no, this city won't change us. Won't change us. Hey, la da 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 da. La da 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 da. Oh, and no matter where we go, we always find our way back home. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Oh, and no matter where we go, we always find our way back home. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Oh, and no matter where we go, we always find our way back home. We always find our way back home. Yeah, we always find our way back home.